Good day, dear students. This is week 7 of our virtual class, and we are going to start lecture 7 of English literature. I hope you are going great with your studies. Last week, we started solving exercise questions of Unit 1, The Newcomer. In today's lecture we will do the remaining questions of the exercise.
Let's first have a look at today's lesson objectives. In this lesson you will learn how to identify and describe the difference between similes and metaphors, and how to answer text-based questions on the poem. Please take notes as you follow along the lecture.
Dear students, before we start our today's topic, let's have a look at the recap of previous lesson. In the last lecture, we discussed theme of the poem and short questions of the exercise part A, and I hope you have composed the best answers and have submitted your assignments after completion in Google Classroom.
Dear students, let's continue with question number 3 of the comprehension exercise. The statement of question number 3 is describe briefly, in your own words, how the news about the newcomer spreads. By what means does the poet create the idea that fear is being spread through the animal kingdom? To answer this question, dear students, use your own words, but they must be text-based and word limit is 30 to 40 words. Go stanza by stanza and describe how the news spreads from the fish to other fish, from the thrush to other birds, from the rabbit to the doe, and finally from the polar bear to other animals in the animal kingdom. The news is repeated that a stranger has appeared, and, indeed, this stranger is very strange in that it appears differently and acts differently. The repetition of words and ideas reinforces how different it is from others in the animal kingdom. Let's see the second part of the question. You may write that fear is brought about by bringing out the difference by repeatedly mentioning that this creature kills and kills and kills by the use of words such as ignores, ghost, shadow, and by informing us that this creature is able to get all over the place almost unnoticed with unpredictable and evil intentions.
Dear students, let's move to the next part of the exercise. That is, exercise working with words. In the poem you will find a metaphor. Can you say what it is? To answer this question, you have to recall what you have already learned about similes and metaphors in your previous class. Can you tell the difference between a simile and a metaphor? A simile is a figure of speech in which two unlike things are compared using the words like or as. A metaphor is a figure of speech in which two unlike things are compared without the use of like or as. A metaphor takes the form of a direct statement, or direct comparison. For example, Jill is like a diamond in the rough. Simile is used in this sentence. How can we say that? Because we can see the use of word like in this sentence to make comparison that Jill is like a diamond. Jill is a jewel. This is a metaphor, a direct comparison, without the use of words like or as.
Here, on this slide, you can see some more examples of similes and metaphors. Take some time, and you will enjoy reading them all. Dear students, now, here is a quick and easy test to check your understanding of similes and metaphors. Can you label these pictures as similes and metaphors? Okay, good job, students. To confirm your answers, discuss with me, your English literature teacher, during our live chat session. Now, after reading the poem, you will surely find out if there are similes or metaphor used by the poet. Our next question is about finding silent letters in the given words. Note the words that contain silent letters. For example, in the word hi, GH is silent. Now listen attentively. and find out silent letters in the given list of words. Ghost, whiteness, bright, through. Now listen few more words, and notice which letters are silent in these words. Calm, hymn, subtle, rain. Dear students, you will do question number 4 from the exercise. That is, put the words into 4 columns, according to the silent letter L, N, B, G. Here you can see list of the words. Check the correct pronunciation of these words from the dictionary, and submit your findings on the worksheet provided with the lecture.
My dear learners, finally, we have finished all parts of the exercise. All essential ideas of poem that the poet Brian Patten conveyed in the poem are explained. In this unit we have covered the following topics: reading of the poem, words to know, paraphrasing of all stanzas, theme of the poem, Exercise A, Part 1, 2 and 3. Exercise B, all parts. Hopefully, you have completed all worksheets and home assignments related to this unit. By the end of today's lecture, you will be given worksheet to complete. And if there is any pending work, you are advised to complete it. At this point, I end today's lecture with the prayer. May Allah Almighty keep us all safe and sound. Fi Aman, Allah.